In this video, we're going to be solving this density word problem. The first thing I like to do when I'm confronted with a word problem is highlight or underline numbers and units. So this 1.5 grams and this 67 grams per liter. I'm also looking for the units of the question. So let's read the question. What is the volume of an object? So volume of an object that is 154 grams and has a density of 68 grams per liter. The information that I underline, I want to rewrite it for myself to help it make it easier to understand. What is the volume? Volume is going to be represented by V equals what? Question mark. An object that is 154 grams, grams is a mass, so mass equals 154 grams. Density of 67 grams per liter, so this is a density equals 67 grams per liter. Now if I look at a formula sheet for the formula that this will fit, this is going to fit the density formula, or density equals mass divided by volume. Once we have the formula that we need, what we can do is we can fill in the numbers that we highlighted or made more clear to us over here. Mass is 154 grams. The volume is unknown, so we're going to leave that as V, equals, our density is 67 grams per liter. Now that I filled in all the numbers, what I'm going to focus on is rearranging the equation to get V both on the top in the numerator and alone on one side of the equal sign. The first step I'm going to take is I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by V. So then this is going to be V's cross out on the left side. 154 grams equals 67 grams per liter times volume. So that first step was to get the V on the numerator, in the numerator, on top instead of below this division. The next step, I want to get the V alone. So what I do is I divide both sides by 67 grams per liter. Divide by 67 grams per liter. So the 67 grams per liter crosses out on the right side of the equation. And if I rewrite this, it's going to be 154 grams per 67 grams per liter equals volume. Now that I have the volume alone on one side and in the numerator, what I can do is I can whip out my calculator and I can divide 154 by 67. 154 divided by 67 equals 2.3 approximately. Volume equals 2.30 approximately. And the units of the volume are going to be in liters because this was liters. So the answer to this question right here is volume equals 2.30 liters.